Hi, you wanted to see me, did you?
Oh, I did, yeah. Delia, isn't it? Delectable
right.
Delia.
Yes.
Yeah. Deviant's Daily Dose. Sit down, please.
Thanks.
Oh, I must say you're looking well.
We have a lovely place here. It's lovely.
Thank you. I like to meet all of my staff. You know,
But I only do the cleaning.
I know, but you're a very, very integral part of the organisation. If you didn't do the cleaning, we wouldn't be able to get anything done. You keep the dust down, you keep it away from the lights, you keep it away from the cameras, you save a lot of important machinery, you do a fine job.
That's
are
right.
one of the team.
I do the best job in the studio. Apart from you, of course.
Well...
Because you're the boss. And without the boss, we'd all be like chickens without any heads.
Have you got any plans for the future?
Well, do you know what I'd love to do?
Go on, tell me.
I'd love to do the weather instead of that stupid Blondie girl.
Oh, yeah, I thought I'd seen you spying on her.
I could be right cheeky as well. I could pretend I'm a Londoner.
Where are you from anyway?
Leeds.
Leeds.
Pretzels, nice and neat. Put 'em in a pan. Heat then eat.
So, you fancy your chances of doing would you just pass me that whiskey just over there?
Oh,
Would you like
whiskey?
Yeah. Would
We're
you like
having whiskey now.
Yeah. Would you like one
Lovely.
yourself?
I'd love one.
I was hoping you'd say that. I poured this one for you just before you came in.
Thank you.
There you go. Now, dear, let's see what we can do to fulfil your dreams, eh? Shall we?
I would love that.
Right.
Because let's face it, you're the man who can pull all the strings. Isn't that right?
That's true, yes, and strings I'm very, very good at pulling. Yes, including my own, unfortunately. But we won't go there.
I expect there's something you'd like me to do for you.
Well, that was one of the reasons why I called you in, but it wasn't the main reason, believe me. So anyway, listen, what I was thinking, what I was planning...
Tell me.
Listen, if you can do this for me, I will absolutely guarantee you that the first night, Penny's away on her holidays, right, you do the weather.
I'd love to.
Provided, A, we can tone down your voice, and B, you can ensure that some of this goes into Steve's coffee at 4:30 tomorrow evening.
Consider it done.
Consider it done.
The poor man needs his medicine.
He does. He does. You know about the problem. You know about his disease, yes?
Oh yes, I know he's
He's not giving it you, has he?
Oh no.
So there's still chances for me then.
Oh yes, well. One thing at a time, Mr. Producer.
Come in.
Well, hello, boss. I returned to you this
Come
week.
in, sit down, shut up.
Right, okay. Well,
It didn't happen, did it? The way I asked.
well, you could say that, but
No, it didn't happen. He didn't receive the medication that I gave you to give to him.
That's because it was no medication. Was it now?
It was medication for his condition. But I would assume that you just went out and used it yourself. Right? I'm going to be very, very fair to you. Right?
Yes.
In fact, right? Maybe you'd like a little drink.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Well, when it's put like that.
Your glass,
When it's put like that, no. My
Oh,
glass. I don't have a glass as such, no.
There you go.
Lovely. Yeah. That is lovely now. Thank you. So no hard feelings.
Hang on. There's no hard feelings, but I'm trying to earn your trust here. Okay, you realise that I was doing something under the weather.
Right you are.
And you think you've got me because you have that knowledge.
You could say that.
But let's put it this way, sir. There's a camera over there. And it was there last time.
But now, that doesn't worry me so much.
I feel a lot better now. I've got the accent right. Thanks to you.
Well, yes. You're almost there. You're almost there. And by the way, I want to thank you very much for last week.
That was my pleasure.
Yeah, and Monday, 26 minutes past 6, you're on. They've got billions of pounds worth of satellites up in the bloody sky, and they never get it fucking right, do they?
Never. It's always wrong.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you know what? I think I'd much prefer you to be an on-the-spot reporter, because at least I'd be getting my money's worth. You know, you'd be out there, you'd be digging. You'd be out there, you'd be digging for the stories. You know, a weather girl. Fuck's sake, anybody can do that, eh? I could train a monkey to do that. I'm sure. You know, stick his hand out the window. Oh, look, it's dry. It must be fine tonight.
Well, no.
Huh?
Lighting manager, where are you, lighting manager? I have a discovery for you. Now. I want it all and I want it now. Yes, please, on my lap. Come on, come on. Everything, all the riches, all the substances we can buy with our hard-earned money. Pray the future will never need a colonic irrigation. Smile and the whole world smiles with you. Cry, it just pisses in your eyes. Bombs and burials are sent through the aerials. Could the world survive without electricity? Find out now. Don't use it. Pull the plug out. Switch it off. Save yourself the bill. I hate this bloody Autocue. I'm fed up with these messages. Give me some good old-fashioned pieces of my paper. Please, thank you. Breaking news, just in from Egypt. Although Egyptians were known to take to the seas to pick up their cocaine in what is now Colombia, they have just discovered a self-powered and ongoing internal lighting system deep below the Giza Pyramid, which experts are saying resembles a modern-age shopping mall. Well, I don't even know if I've ever suffered from amnesia. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Who could tell me the truth? Maybe I just forgot all about it. Maybe I just forgot all about it. Maybe I did just forget all about it. Blankets needed for who? Blankets needed for DeBlanc. Who the hell is this DeBlanc? My God, who let this man in here? Who is this guy? He needs blankets for who? His spirit is near. And on reflection, I gaze into the mirror, struggle with mystery and disbelief, as if an emptiness lies within, which could not even be placated if Jesus Christ himself appeared, put his hand on your shoulder and said, "It's okay, I've been there. I know how it feels. Shake it off. You'll be fine." Since when was the Son of God American? Well, he was all nationalities, I suppose. Not that I ever met him as such. But if the truth could be told so as to be understood, it will be believed. And back to less important matters, what is going on? God knows not. What is God? God is an empty Coke can. He is a stubbed out cigarette. God is the very last sheet of bog roll on a cold and windy day. He is the bubblegum stuck eternally to the streets of Limerick. God is the smell of the city. He is the keys on a computer. He is the wonderful chicken supreme dinner you threw up on the sidewalk. He empties his bowels and calls it earth. He pisses on us, which we call rain. Then he farts and calls it wind. So what is snow? Why, that snow is just God scratching his...
Whatever you do, don't forget your toothbrush.
And now we take a look at financial affairs and such other things. Over to you!
Vultures, rats and vermin, these all live in waste. But for some who have the finer living taste, while taking speed and making haste, they prey on the weak, the ill and the poor. You're behind the payments, get out of the door. You've become a victim, can't stay no more. Never be heard in an account offshore. That's the way to do it now. You've got your money lessons from me. But when 1 minute is too long, ask a child who doesn't tell the time yet how long 5 minutes really is.
Tingling toes up my nose and earwigs in my soup. I think I'll get a straw and hanging from a noose whose mother was a moose and used to hang loose with the leader of the pack. Too much information. Wouldn't you agree? It all gets stuck in the head. The head is smaller than the television. What can we do? Where can it all go? Pieces of paper, words written on walls, floors, on the TV, the TV, images, eyes everywhere, watching, judging, watching everybody tear their way through the world.
This is going to be good. This is going to be really special. It's going to be the best thing ever to get your mind to wrestle. Paranoia, the place to be. It really is so easy when I'm with me and me. We share our thoughts, we share our tea, we share our body into three. Paranoia, it's so fine. We share the faults, but the blame's all mine. When you're right, the sun do shine. But when I'm wrong, the shit's sublime. Paranoia, one of the world's greatest little games. Puts most other things to shame.
Hundreds, thousands, upon millions of pieces of paper. That's right, get your head out of the sand, stand up for your cause, be strong. The road is long, and many's the wide. That's right. Stop the words. I want to get off. Stop talking to myself for a minute. Shh. Stop talking to yourself for a minute. Without watching the television. Shh. I'm serious.
What the feck is a television anyway? A little magic box full of sound and pictures. Taking a few magic mushrooms is a lot more entertaining. Or at least that's what the druid said to me. I wouldn't remember myself now, would I? No.
It's like I can't handle the plot. No more. I can't fucking think no more. When is it all gonna stop? I hear you cry in pain and confusion. When do I know when to stop? More to the point. Might not stop till I reach the top. The penny be long gone or even stolen. Before you know it, it has to drop. Stop the world. Who wants to get off? Let's kill the arrow girl who interrupts the film announcing here comes the stuff that makes your brain mince meat. The chaos of the wonderful world of television filling up the cerebral spaces and finally having nowhere to go, nothing to do but sit in your head and influence your internal dialogue. Talking to yourself again, are you? No, you're just watching me. The road is long and only as short as the time taken to drive it. So what do we do? Where does it go? Where can it possibly all go? Here on the screen, laid before you, like a visual rug of enjoyment. But I need to go far away, under an oak tree, under any tree whatsoever. But wait! Never have I witnessed something as dazzling as a full-blown spectacle.
If, having been exposed to someone's presence, you feel as if you've lost a quart of plasma, Avoid that presence. You need it like you need pernicious anemia. I wonder what that is. I don't know. We don't like to hear the word vampire around here, trying to improve our public image. Sorcery is the act of embodying some specialized theoretical and practical premises about the nature and role of perception in molding the universe around us. Let's hear it for Gerald, everybody! Yes, come on, let's hear it! Let's get over there! Come on, no, you get over here, Joe! Gerald, where are you? Come here, now!
Now then. I'm not finished your drink yet.
Well, I did have something else that I wanted to talk to you about while I'm here. And
Yeah.
me and the lads.
The film.
Alright.
Is that what you wanted?
Well, that as well.
That was
I don't mind about that now, much. But
You'll need it.
would you have a little more of the white stuff? A little bit more schnachter. I'm willing to pay now. Me and the boys now put it together. And we said we'll have a 50.
50. I'll take you 50. Right. And I'll give you some.
That'd be
Right.
lovely now. Lovely.
Now,
Great.
there's a lot of it. For 50 quid, there is a lot more than 50 quid. I'm keeping you on back burner. And maybe using you in the future.
Right.
Okay.
Understood.
You understand?
I understand perfectly.
Remember, if I call, I want you.
Thank you very much, boss. That's most gracious of you. Thank you.
Right.
Well,
In that case, I think we'll be saying good night.
good night.
I'll just let you out.
Alright, good luck now.
Right.
We could be a baseball, flying through the cosmic pitch. There's Satan with his bat, and God's the pitcher hoping for another strike. Who's gonna be there to catch us then? Jesus?
Geographically speaking, what kind of vibes does Ireland get from its neighbours? Will we have a look? Let's go to Met Iron, Irish Psychics Live. A high pressure of good feelings coming up from the south. That would be Spain. I see mixed religious messages coming down from the north. The weather in Ulster will not affect the south. Indifference and Tesco's filtering its way across from the east. But remember this, the usual weather forecast is an attempt at mind control. It doesn't work because no one actually believes in it. Thank you for listening. Good night.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yes, sit down. What the hell was all that about?
What?
That's
I'm really not sure. I think it might have been something I ate. I don't know. Who was responsible for the writing out of the Autocue tonight?
Nah,
That was different.
no, you're not going to blame that on the Autocue.
Hmm?
You're not going to blame that on the. You're not going to blame it on the Autocue. You have it there on paper, right? If the Autocue goes down, you use the bloody paper. That's what the pieces of paper are there for, right?
There wasn't any.
Why? You're supposed to make sure that's there before you even sit down.
But I thought that was just for me to pretend that I had pieces of paper. They're all blank usually, aren't they?
No.
No.
Do you never look at them?
I just read. That's all I do.
I thought you were a presenter.
I read.
I thought you. What is your job title?
Yeah.
What did you do on the radio? Did you have an Autocue on the radio? We took you from the radio You were reading it off of pieces of paper.
Yeah, but it's much.
When we were at LTN, right? We brought you from a radio station and you read the news there for us, and then you screwed up there and we got shut down. Sorry man, we can't have this. My bosses have been on to me. They're disgusted. Disgusted. They think it was utterly ridiculous.
Your bosses?
My bosses. I have bosses as well.
What do you mean from the global network? Like them?
How the hell do you think we sell it to them? We sell the bloody thing to them. We make our money through selling them. We make our money through selling adverts.
Okay. I just want to know how much of it actually went out?
Very little, you'll be pleased to know. We swapped you with neighbours.
Neighbours?
Neighbours.
That poxy Australian soap.
That's
No.
the one. Due to technical difficulties. Although I think you will probably find yourself on the newspapers of well, the front page
Well,
of every newspaper.
how much came out then? How much was aired? How much of it? What minute? 5 minutes?
There was about 3 minutes, but it went on for about 15. And unfortunately, we couldn't cut the satellite feed.
But
it went everywhere, man.
But
everywhere.
I didn't write all of that autocue. You realise that I put in my usual report, and I don't know where the rest of it. I couldn't.
The paper was there with the words on. Forget it. You're out.
But I couldn't.
You're out.
They were on the paper.
You're out. It was written on the paper. That's what I said when you first walked through the door.
So
oh, you're not listening to a word I say.
I am, but what was it? What was the?
What's inside your head besides white noise? Anything?
Why was the autocue on?
The
If I was meant to use the piece.
The autocue broke down. You must have realised it. Did you not check?
No, I didn't.
Well, I'm not going to stand for any of this shit. I'm not going to stand for any of it at all. One of you fuckers are going to have to die. Which one's it going to be, hey?
When the people come up to me in the streets and ask me what does it mean, all I can say is that it means absolutely nothing, or that it means absolutely nothing about their understanding of meaning.